Roush here with Adam Luckett at Kroger Field. We just got Mark Stoops' first press conference of the season. It's raining outside, so we're hanging out with our guy, Jared Lorenzen. And Luckett, Chris Rodriguez, Jordan Wright, they're a couple of the players that are out. We still don't know for how long. Stoops said, hey, I have to be, I can't say much, you know, my hands are tied here. So we're kind of stuck playing the waiting game.
Yeah, kind of in a weird middle ground right now. We don't really know what's going on, but what we do know is Chris Rodriguez is out Saturday. Mark Stoops gave an answer, said multiple suspensions, but then came back, expected one player to be back next week. So we're assuming Jordan Wright is going to be back next week, but we don't know. As of right now, we know Chris Rodriguez is out this week. Seems like he's probably going to be out in Florida, maybe longer. We're probably going to have to do the same song and dance on Monday. But for now, what we do know is Kavase Smoke is Kentucky's starting running back, and I think that caught a lot of people by surprise.
Big surprise, and Stoops really said, like, I'm proud of the way that he took this challenge. Kentucky challenged him to step his game up this offseason. He was kind of an afterthought, 4th or 5th on the spring depth chart at one point. Now the starter, they expect big things from him. He's got 1,300 career rushing yards, a big playback who should really excel in this wide zone offense. Him and Ramon Jefferson, they're going to get a bulk of the carries. Look at a few other depth chart takeaways. 7 true freshmen, a lot of true freshmen, including Barryon Brown as a starter.
Big thing on offense for me is 5 total freshmen. Yankee, Barryon Brown, true freshman, starting at receiver, David Wallabaugh, Jagger Burton on the left side of the offensive line, tackle guard, and then Jordan Dingle as the second tight end with Brendan Bates in the starting lineup. So that's a youth movement they got going on there on offense. Very, very young at some key positions, and they're going to be relying on those guys early to make some plays. So everybody's eyes are going to be on the left tackle, obviously, and then everybody wants to see what Yankee and Barryon Brown can do with the ball in their hands. We're going to get answers pretty soon because they're going to be heavily involved, I think, in the game plan for Saturday.
Defensively, the big position battle, Keidron Smith beat out Andrew Phillips for that starting cornerback spot, but Phillips is a starting nickel, so they're going to be rotating in a lot of guys. Alex Safari's also going to get a lot of playing time. Stoops is going to ease them in, and the big thing, he's going to hit them over the head with it this week. He's going to keep smacking them with it. Just do your job. Don't need to be a hero. We're all one team. You can't do everything all at once. I also thought one interesting lesson he learned, like it, from watching Northwestern versus Nebraska. Yeah. He said to beat somebody else, you can't beat yourself first. Really? Huh.
Oh, Scott Frost.
Oh, Scott Frost.
The king of beating himself. So no onside kicks when you've got control of the game. That's what we're saying here. So if it's 4th and 1, maybe defend the QB sneak. So little things like that. It's not just players, it's coaches doing their damn job too at the same time. So that's a little, not necessarily a shot, but something we've all been talking about.
I want it to be a shot. I'll take all the shots of Scott Frost. Just pew, pew,
yeah, but I did think it was interesting. No Deion Walker, the starting lineup. We've heard all about how he's kind of been the star of camp. And so we're going to have to see how they kind of shake out the defensive personnel there, because they're deep in a lot of positions, and how they kind of shuffle maybe to get some of those inside linebackers, maybe get more than 2 on the field at the same time with Wright out. How many snaps does J.J. Weaver play? Is Keaton Wade ready to play a lot, and all of that type of stuff. So, and then in the secondary, they're also, we think they're really deep in the secondary. So how they juggle all that.
And Stoops is like, hey, you kind of got to ease some people in. So part of that is probably like the rotation. Last night, Old Man Basketball League, we took all of our bigs out at once. It was a stupid idea. We did a horrible job platooning. John Calipari could platoon way better than the old men. That might have something to do with it too. You want to have a young guy in with an old guy. You don't want to put too much on their plate. And you also just want to make sure that they get that first hit maybe early, and then everybody settles down. There's going to be a lot of nerves, close to a sellout at Kroger Field. So once we get the action rolling, it's going to be a lot of fun. But, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if there were a few bad busted plays early on in the game.
Yeah, got to watch it. Miami, good quarterback. Brett Gabbert, Mark Stoops talked about him a lot. If you dig into Miami, they're very explosive in the passing game, a lot of deep shots. So you have to watch those busted coverages with young secondary players early, and then what does the offense look like? We don't really know.
We don't know.
What we do know, it's going to be a lot of tight ends, and we'll see how that all shakes out on Saturday.
So close. We're so close to kickoff. Subscribe to KSR's YouTube channel, please. If you haven't done it, what are you waiting for? Kickoff's almost here. It's almost football time in the Bluegrass, and we can't wait. We'll see you Saturday at Kroger Field.